So like the cool thing is about the audiobook is at one point between chapters he comes in and then talks to the reader.
Yeah, I
Or
heard about that. I was like, oh, I need to get the audiobook.
yeah, so he comes through and he kind of explains some stuff and whatever else. So I'm like I said, I'm not sure how far in I am, but this man's childhood is so fucked up. Like
Very messed up.
the stuff with his dad and like that whole situation and the abuse and the mental abuse between him and his brother and his mom, and his dad was a criminal and he was like 5 years old and having to basically run his dad's business, and if he fucked up he would get beat, and basically him, his mom, and his brother basically had to escape, and his brother ended up being so brainwashed that he went back to his dad. Like
That would.
like
I
that
couldn't
first
imagine.
even the first like 10 minutes of that book, I was not expecting any of that. Like I was like, wait, what?
Bless me.
Like
Thank
I
you.
was so dumbfounded because I was like, I did not expect that to come about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh Jesus. I was like, this is crazy. Like how his dad would get paranoid and at one point pointed a gun at him and whatever else because he heard him walk in
Yeah,
and set off the
it
alarm.
it makes sense to since David went through all that to see what he's like now. Like a book I would recommend you read after
Mm,
David Goggin's book is Living with a Navy SEAL for 30 Days. Because so this guy, Jesse
mm,
Itzler, hired David Goggins to come live with him for 30 days. And so David Goggins trained Jesse Itzler for 30 days. And like you really get to know what Goggins is excuse me, what Goggins is like in the book. And like
yeah.
Goggins it's kind of insane at times. Like in a
But
good
like
way,
he
but
is a
like insane.
crazy guy, and that was one thing in the book. Like after the first chapter, he's like, don't listen to this, don't read this, and get motivated because that's not what the fuck I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's like, motivation doesn't fucking last, and whatever else. I'm like, okay, that's fucking fair. Um,
Yeah.
and like and then not only that, but like I didn't realize he lived in Indiana. Like he graduated
Yeah.
from
I
Brazil
know.
High School. I didn't know any of
It's like
that,
crazy.
and I was like,
He
oh,
he's definitely a really interesting, inspiring, motivational dude that definitely takes it to the next level with
mm-hmm.
his training.
Yeah, that's true. Uh, it's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, just even the part when he like moved to Indiana and whatever else, I was like, oh wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. And
Mm.
then the stories from that, and it's like, oh shit, maybe his life's gonna get better, and it's like it didn't. Like his
No.
would be stepfather got murdered in cold blood, like, and this and that, and he saw a kid get ran over by a bus and saw the mother
Yeah.
like rip her hair out and this and that. I was like, what the hell am I reading? I was like, how did all this shit happen to this guy? I was like, no wonder he's like he is now. If not, I feel like he'd be clinically insane. Like it's either what
I
he is, or he'd be in
I
a
know.
mental institution.